Imagine maxing out your credit card and never paying it off. Not once, not ever. The balance grows. The interest keeps ticking, and somehow the bank keeps offering you more money. Now pause for a second. Imagine that credit card belongs to an entire country. United States, Japan, Italy, almost every nation on earth. They owe trillions. They know they can't fully repay it, and yet the borrowing never stops. This isn't a mistake. This is how the system survives. At first, national debt sounds harmless. Governments need money to function. They collect taxes, they build roads, they pay salaries. But sometimes taxes aren't enough. Wars happen, pandemics hit, economies crash, so governments borrow. At least, that's how it begins. Here's where it gets uncomfortable. The United States owes over $34 trillion. Japan owes more than twice its entire economy. These numbers aren't shrinking, they're accelerating. And behind closed doors, almost no serious economist believes this debt goes to zero. It's not in 10 years, not in 50, possibly never. So why hasn't everything collapsed already? Because countries don't borrow like families do. They don't walk into a bank. They create bonds. Simple promises printed into existence. Give us money today, the bond says. We'll pay you interest every year, and someday we'll pay you back. Banks buy them. Pension funds buy them. Other countries buy them. Even you might own them right now, hidden inside retirement accounts. Okay. But here's the secret most people never hear. When bonds mature, governments usually don't pay them off. Instead, they issue new bonds, new debt to cover old debt. One promise replaces another, again and again and again. The debt doesn't disappear. It rolls forward forever. And this is where the truth reveals itself. National debt isn't a flaw, it's a feature. Modern economies run on borrowed money. When governments borrow money, enters the system, businesses expand, people spend, jobs appear, growth happens. But growth comes with a condition. Borrowing must never slow down. Because when borrowing slows, the economy slows. Markets panic. Hiring freezes. Layoffs begin. And if borrowing ever stops completely, that's when collapses happen. This is why governments fear one thing above all else: losing trust. Because the moment investors doubt repayment, the illusion starts to crack. But debt doesn't vanish quietly. It always leaks out. Inflation rises, prices climb. Your money buys less every year. Currencies weaken, savings slowly erode. Taxes increase, not to pay debt off, but just to service the interest. And when the pressure becomes unbearable, austerity arrives. Pensions are cut, healthcare shrinks, education suffers. History has seen this before. Argentina, Greece, Weimar, Germany. Different countries, same pattern. Too much debt, lost trust, painful resets. Here's the truly unsettling part. Today, almost every major economy is doing this at the same time. There's no safety net below. So why doesn't the world end right now? Because national debt isn't really alone. It's more like gravity. Invisible, constant, accepted, as long as people believe the system continues. It does. The debt was never meant to be repaid. It was meant to be managed, rolled forward, quietly diluted over time. That doesn't make it harmless. It makes the cost slower, subtler, shared by everyone without asking. The uncomfortable truth is this: we don't live in a world where debt ends. We live in a world where debt is the foundation. So if debt can never truly be repaid, who is this system really built for? And what happens when belief finally runs out?